which so far has been the fastest for me. Uridite mages, oh my god, it goes so quickly with the Uridite. And then next I tried a Dark Elf mage. The Dark Elf mage is much slower. I had some problems with the Dark Elf mage on really just trying to get enough questing in there fast enough, and there's some certain pain points of where you have to wait on things, which I may discuss and actually get into later. And then I tried to do a High Elf mage, and the High Elf mage was pretty bad. Like, they don't have a whole lot of quests to work with, so here comes the foe. What's going on, Mark? We're doing the mage speedruns. You know I've been doing this for a while, but I figured I would stream it and do some research online while streaming so people can join in and, you know, be a part of it. But, yeah, so what I want to establish today, at least, is I want to establish what I would like to call the baseline. Hey, what's going on, Jocko? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. How you been? How you doing? How you doing? But we want to set that baseline. So the baseline for any of these runs is going to be surrounding essentially just killing things. So it's going to be really weird because I'm going to be killing things and I'm going to be killing myself and then killing things, killing myself, killing things, killing myself. Because in dying, since there's no EXP penalty, this still seems kind of loud. In dying, I'm going to speedrun it. That's what I'm doing. In dying, I'm going to get all my mana back. So then if I get all my mana back, okay, great. Now I can just go and kill more things and then die again and then go kill more things and die again. And, you know, it could vary as far as with, you know, one of the things I'm going to try is, okay, I'm going to kill only white mobs, equal con. And then the next thing I'm going to try is I'm going to only kill level 3 or level 2 mobs, which are going to be yellow con. I know that the difference between a yellow con and a white con, so an equal level or a +1 or 2 level, is that the level 2 mobs at level 1 have like double the amount of hit points. So for a level 1 character to take down one of those, you can't do it with spells alone. You actually have to swing at it, and that's going to be kind of slow for a magician. So, but there's many different types of magicians that I can create. I think I'm just going to do the High Elf one just for fun. Actually, I could do Dark Elf too. I could do a Dark Elf magician right off the bat just to try it and see how long it takes, because there's a lot of stuff out there that might be really easy to kill. You may do human. I don't want to do human. Human actually has 2 different starting points. There's 2 different starting points for that. You can do Kinos, which the human in Kinos and the Erudite might have the same time, depending if I haven't tested to see if the humans can actually do the same quests. So, can you do a Shiba Inu? No, I can't do a Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. Oh. But humans in Freeport might be a little bit different, but I haven't tried any of the quests there. Can you do Ixar? No, you can't do Ixar. Ixars can't be mages. That can be Necros. But I'm focusing on mages right now. You could probably attempt this with a Necro, but a Necro's pet is far weaker than a mage's pet. Mostly because they don't have types. They're just straight up just a pet, kind of like Beast Lords. So a mage pet actually is better for tanking and stuff like that. We'll do a High Elf just for fun. You're gonna be agnostic. We want the tied back hair, and then of course we want it red. I like the red hair. Red hair was always fun. And then you already have green eyes, so red hair, green eyes, bada bing, bada boom. Random name it, and off we go. Alright. So, name it PlayStation. No, I'm not gonna bother trying to make clever names for these characters. I still want to get the cloak. So we're gonna go ahead and get that thing started. Alright. Give me my robe. I want my robe. Thanks. Kill me. I can't attack guildmasters? Really? You know what I can't attack, though? I can attack this guy. Kill me. And I'm dead. Alright. Well, that was a short run. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and start the next character. I'm just kidding. These runs usually do require a lot of... they do require a lot of dying, so... Alright, so we're just going to kill white mobs. Oh, I don't have mana yet. Oh, no, I just died. Yeah, I'm good. Setting our baseline. She's going to run out of mana. I got a question for you. Just one. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready and willing for this question. It's a song. It's just one. A song request? That's going to be hard to I mean, I don't have song requests on, so... It's going to be hard to process if I'm trying to do this in a timely manner. Of course, I could pause it. How you doing, Wolfie? How are things for you? What the fuck? Sorry, buddy. She does not have a whole lot of mana. Song requests are not on? No. I turned song requests off a long time ago. So far, it's 16%. Yeah, the trick is really you can't have any outside help with any of this stuff. Because it's trying to establish you trying to pioneer into a new server. And some of the best characters to do that with is like a mage. Mages do get damage shields. But also allows you to kind of farm. So. Should be one more cast. Well then, I guess you don't get to hear the song. I guess not. It's becoming quite a run just to get over here. Alright, kill me. Thank you. Alright, that's a yellow at level 2. I don't know if I want to try and fight the yellow yet. Alright, we're closing in on the 25% mark. Alright, there's 25%. Alright, it took us 3 minutes to get to 25%. So this is going to be a pretty narrow baseline. Oh, nope. That's too high. Glad I can cast through trees. I can ignore those trees. And dead. Alright. The only problem is with this baseline, one of the things I'm worried about is that... can I not attack you? Come on. There we go. Is that if you go to a new server and you have a bunch of people on that new server and you're trying to hunt stuff, you know, it might vary as far as with the baseline of what you're trying to establish. So if there's like not enough mobs available for you to attack and kill because there's just so many damn people that have started new characters, you know, it might vary from how often you might be able to kill things versus how long it might take before you can see another mob to actually kill it yourself. But this is just going off of the assumption that, you know, everybody can level. Oh, there's a book right there. I didn't realize there was a book so close. I thought the book was only in Kelethin. I didn't realize Felwith had its own book. But yeah, having to run back to the guards, and it seems like I'm having to run farther and farther away just to get my mana regen. Boink. And we're dead. Alright. Back up and walking again. I'm also going to take the time to sell and see how much money I actually make with all the stuff that I sell. Alright, so we got 2 bats here. Let's see if we can have these split apart here so I can kill them one at a time. Everything here tends to be pretty neutral except for the orc pawns. So that's the only thing you really have to worry about. Of course, I'm not going to be able to kill that. I have to get more mana. She has to attack it now. Okay, she got it. Alright, a couple more kills and then she's good to go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to pull this guy. Or not. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm going to pull him because the reason why is because I'm just going to run over here with him aggroed on me. Just so I have something to attack when I get full mana. Or not. I just die too fast and then I realize that it's still not following me anymore. That's one of the problems about an EverQuest is it's the monsters have really bad pathing. It's a large. I don't want to kill a yellow. So, like, oftentimes the monsters don't know how to get to you properly. And a lot of the old world zones, that has a tendency to be a problem. If they're not able to find how to get to you. So... but we're already looking at 7 minutes. 47%. Yeah, it might actually be, it might be 20 minutes to actually level a character. There you go. Thank you. Ooh, we got a Skelly Mans. Yeah, a lot of the mobs that spawn in front of Felwith, they have a tendency to be pretty... Yeah, see that skeleton is going around the tree just to come to get to me? That just should show you how bad the pathing is here. It's like there's a specific path trail that the monsters have to take just to get to you. Right? So if they don't take that proper trail, I mean, they sometimes can get bugged out, and like you can move a little bit to the left, and then all of a sudden... The mob is like going completely different direction. So that puts us at 50%. It took us 8 minutes to get to 50%. Which kind of doesn't make any sense because I would imagine that it would be equal time, but... I think it's because I'm having to go farther and farther distances, and I think that maybe the Felwith Mage is not the best... probably what I'll try next is I'll try doing the Dark Elf Mage next just to see if there's more monsters around to make a better baseline. That would in turn determine that the High Elf is probably not going to be one of the best decisions or choices to being a mage, especially starting off. Yeah, because if I don't kill myself, then... what is this big leaf doing here? What is this? Evergreen leaf, okay. And I'm dead. If the baseline for the High Elf for killing things is not too great, it may prove that the High Elf Mage is probably one of the not-so-good mages to play. Because one of the things I learned, at least in the Kelethin area, is there's really honestly no quests. Which I'm surprised because of just how much, how much square footage there is around us. There's just no quest around to actually do anything. So trying to do it quickly, and trying to kill mobs quickly. If you don't have any mobs to kill, there's just nothing you can do. You're just hanging out. So this is never quest. Basically, there's not enough quests. I need more quests in my EverQuest. We can call it sometimes quest. You find yourself sometimes doing quests. That's the thing about EverQuest, though, is as far as with doing quests in the game, as versus like, playing World of Warcraft and doing quests to get experience. In EverQuest, you actually did quests to get items or to get faction. You never really did quests to get experience. That was not really a thing. There were certain turn-in quests that you can do to get kind of experience to kind of offset, always having to kill stuff. But in all honesty, though, those were a little bit far and few between. I mean, there were certain quests that you would get an item off of a mob that you would kill for experience. And then it would drop an item that you could turn in for more experience. That was a thing back in the day, which they super nerfed in the TLPs. You can't do that anymore. I've tried. I've tested it. Dingus. Yeah, those commands still work. I am such a dingus. I'm a kingus of dingus, and I'm going the wrong way. I gotta kill myself again. So, boop. It's nice that you don't have to worry about looting your body, because then you can do things like this. Just mass murder yourself. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We're almost to that 75% mark. Oh, geez. 2 resists. Oh, my goodness. There we go. All right, 75%. We're at 12 minutes. Nope. We're going to need to kill ourselves. I'm going to try again also without actually killing myself and just swinging my dagger, because that might make a huge difference as well. It might be faster because it saves me having to run. And I can just go from mob to mob to mob to mob to mob. Mob to mob to mob to mob. I just kill myself just to get kind of my mana faster because it refills my mana bar. I'm cheesing the system, so to speak. Yeah, actually, we're entering the last bubble here. %. We've got 17% to go, which is probably going to be like 3 more kills. 17%, 4 more kills. We're going to need 4 more kills, I think, to achieve goal here. Yep, see, he's taking the weird path again. Ow. I found it interesting that the mana regen actually on the mages isn't too bad. I don't know if it's been increased or something. But her mana regen... Well, I gotta sit. Hold on. Her mana regen while sitting is 4. And the amount of mana it takes to actually cast her spell is 4. So, it's kind of interesting that you could sit down for one single tick of mana and have another cast of the spell. Which I tend to do at level 2 when I get my pet. So I'll basically cast the spell, throw my pet on it, and then I will sit. And then I will wait 1 tick. I will sit here and watch this for 1 tick, and then I will go stand up, cast again, sit down, wait 1 tick. And honestly, it was actually pretty super effective. I mean, It actually kept my mana at a very kind of reasonable level, and I was able to maintain just chain pulling, just because I always had mana. But you have to have a pet because, you know, if you don't have a pet, you're not doing any damage in between. And without doing that damage in between, you're basically just sitting there watching a mob run towards you. And then once he gets on top of you, you can't sit down at that point, because if he does hit you while you're sitting, it's an automatic hit and it's automatically max damage. So it's one of those weird EverQuest rules. You know, if you're caught sitting with your pants down, do max damage. And like everything hits too. So like if they have multi-attack and they have multi-attack and they have like bashes and kicks and stuff, they hit with everything. All right, last attack here. We're at 16 minutes. That seems longer than I thought it would be. Yeah, I'm going to have to try and see if swinging the dagger is going to help. So it leaves us at 16 minutes and 18 seconds as far as with that is how long, if you were to cheese with killing yourself to the guards, getting to level 2. And when a mage hits level 2, they get their pets, and having the pet basically is monster mode. You essentially just wreck anything that's 1 or 2 levels even higher than you. Your pet will wreck it up to a certain point. So like once, you know, your pet's level 5 at level 2. So you summon a level 5 pet. Anything that's level 6, you can do 7. So everything from 7 and below, your pet has a tendency to do really well against. The 6 and 7 mark, though, you might want to have, you know, higher level spells at that point. But, you know, I typically look at it as, okay, at early levels, if I'm level 1, you know, or if I'm level 2, and I'm killing, you know, mobs with my pet, then I'm going to kill level 4s and 3s, things that are higher level than me. If you know, so if I get the next pet, which is at level 6, what about mark? No, I said mark as far as with like a check mark or like a mark, like when you like create a mark. Oh yeah, these wolf skins actually you can turn in. The bat wings you can actually turn in too, but you can only turn in 4 at a time. You know, I'm just going to sell it. I'm not going to turn in anything. I just want to see what kind of money looks like when I do the turn-ins too. Okay, so a full level, doing that grind, a full level, will get you enough money to buy your pet and buy some other spells, because your early level spells are only like a silver a piece. So you have ample money to actually do whatever. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So I could technically go out, get my pet, and be all set, ready to go, and be Gucci. So that essentially ends this run. We've established that it takes about 16 minutes and 18 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and camp. I'm going to delete this character, of course. And I'm going to try a different mage just to see... well, actually, I'll try another high elf mage. But I'm going to try it with the dagger, and I'm going to try not killing myself against the guards to see if it's any quicker. And then if I get on low health and mana, or I'll just fight till I die, basically. Because then I'll die, and then I can just start again and have full mana and stuff. So it's not as punishing, I guess. Who knows? All right. So let's go ahead and delete. Then we go ahead and create. Agnostic, mage, don't want to nair. Of course, we're going to do the hair again, which is totally not necessary, but And we'll do blue eyes this time. Okay. There's actually an advanced tab that allows you to adjust your stats, but it pretty much puts all the stat points into the max of intelligence, into the max, or to whatever's remaining into stamina, which is perfect for a mage. So, Phonomele, okay. Let's go ahead and save our splits. Yes, we will go ahead and save our split. All right. And then we will enter world. It's nice of them to actually give us a name that isn't already taken. I would imagine, though, at a certain point in time that you would start running into names that are already taken on very old servers that are auto-generated. I think I ran into that a couple times. All right, so timer started. Let's go ahead and give her that so we can have the robe. Okay, can I attack you? Still can't attack her. So I have to go to the guard out here, and I have to attack him. Alright, so outside. I'll at least do that just to get outside really quick. And it also gives us full mana, because I think you start with no mana. Ooh, an orc pawn. Yeah, regen, I think mana regen and health regen on the EverQuest servers, the TLPs, is faster. It definitely feels much faster. Like, especially with standing. Because I remember, like, anytime that you needed to med or anything like that, like, it took some time. So we are still in the fell. Ooh, it's a worker. Definitely not killing him. Still in the Felwith area. I'm starting to notice that with all the mobs that we've actually technically killed, I need to sit, that we're kind of running out of things to kill here. So we're kind of setting ourselves up. We're setting ourselves up for failure, just because of all the mobs we're killing. Yeah, see, this is taking much longer. This is going to take much longer. It is probably easier if I let myself die, but... Seriously, my music stopped? Why did my music stop?
Stop being such a dingus!
I am the kingus of dingus. What's going on, Solar? Sam! Sammy, baby! How you doing, buddy? It is going. I am doing some crazy stuff here as I'm just trying to see how fast it takes me to actually get to level 2 in this game. Especially with the class that I'm playing, because once they become level 2, it becomes easy mode. So I'm kind of I'm setting up a baseline right now, which I've already done one run, and it took me 16 minutes just killing stuff to get to level 2. So you staying safe? Seems mad shite in the US. Yeah, I'm fine right now. I live in Ohio, and nothing happens in Ohio, so when you live in the middle of nowhere, you don't have to worry about this stuff. Oh yeah, Thunder Buddies for life. Let's get that Thunder Buddies for life in there. Thunder Buddies for life.
Thunder Buddies for life, right, Johnny? Fucking right.
Fucking right. What's going on, Visser? How you doing, buddy? We're just
Stop being such a dingus!
we're just doing some speed running here. All right, so we hit pretty much baseline at an accurate time. It was like 5 seconds off. I actually hit the thing. Is it 5 seconds or 0.5 seconds off? So I hit it just a little bit off kilter there. So a little late on that just because of the Thunder Buddies for life. So you love getting fucked, Wolf, and he takes it and we share. What? What are we talking about? Bend over. Bend over. Sounds like the name of one of your students. Oh, God. Don't worry, I don't have the COVID. I just swallowed some of my spit into my lungs. Alright. This orc pawn will probably kill me. He'll probably aggro and kick my ass. I keep closing this window. I actually need this window open. Then we have dessert, if you know what I mean. Jesus. What is happening right now? Ugh. 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 Disgusting. Alright. Yeah, it seems like the dagger, I mean, the dagger actually, I think, does more damage than the spell. No, it does about the same. It does 1 to 4. No, it does 6. So the dagger actually hits harder than the spell when you cast the burn spell. Because I think the burn spell only does like 4. Or the burst of flames. It does 3 to 5. So you technically wouldn't have to be a mage to start off and actually kill stuff really fast. Jocko doesn't love me anymore because I lost all my hair. It builds character. There's nothing wrong with having no hair. Let's see. I don't want to... Okay, well, I guess we're killing the pawn. We're killing the pawn or the pawn's killing us. And we also hit the 50% mark. So we actually leveled faster to the 50% just because we're pushing fast. We're pushing in pretty fast. We're pushing in pretty fast. Pulling this yellow, though, kind of is going to mess things up, I think. Because we're going to be sitting here swinging on him for days. I could just run him off. I'm just going to run him off. He's fucking with our chi right now. I mean, we only got him down like 69%, and it's just taking forever. Kill me. Thank you. Alright. He's technically at 69%, so let's try and see if we can kill him. Well, our spells are doing 9% damage. Ooh. Hey, we got him. And he dropped an orc scalp. The orc scalps are actually there for like a type of turn-in. You used to be able to turn in like, I think 4 of them. You turned 4 of them in for experience, but like they super nerfed it, so there's no point in even doing it now. So I've been playing any new JRPGs? Well, I played Phantasy Star Online 2. That came out on PC. I mean, originally came out on Xbox 360, but I basically don't own one of those. But I do have a PlayStation, or I do have a PC, so when it came out on PC, I decided to play it and try it. Oh yeah, it's North American only. It's not Europe. I'm sorry. Entitled fucks. Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know why I don't know why they just don't release it everywhere. I mean, it's a fun game. It's very fun. I enjoy playing it. But yeah, it's North America has been waiting for it for like 6 years, and it finally came out. So I guess it's going to be like another 6 years before it comes out into Europe. That's my guess anyway. Yeah, so stopping to get killed by the guards seems to be a bad idea. I'm honestly surprised. Actually, I'm not really surprised in how fast this is going. But it could be faster because, I mean, we're spending a lot of time trying to find something to kill. Like, everything we're running into is yellow. So we're going to have to try another race for a new baseline. But, I mean, we'll get to that. But some of the things I tried doing with, like, the Dark Elves, for example. The Dark Elves have one of the better EXP quests out there that you can buy multiple items and just trade them in for lots of experience. But the problem is it requires money. And starting characters don't have any money. You have to either kill stuff and actually have items to sell to get money. Ooh, there's an orc pawn on me. Or you have to do a quest of some variety to actually get money that way as well. And where the hell did he go? Did he de-aggro? Oh, there he is. So there's other quests you can do. Please don't buff me. Please don't buff me. Please don't buff me. Please don't buff me. I can just kill myself anyway. I can just be like, hey, guard. Okay. But Dark Elves, yeah, you have to earn money and stuff if you want to level faster. And there might be a real easy way to make money in that game. There's a couple quests that I know of that you can do to earn money. But it requires a lot of running. So one of the quest chains that exist is it's the mail quest, the postmaster's quest. And it varies, reward varies from area to area that you go to. But essentially, in Eurodite land, it's like 6 gold if you do a turn in, which is actually pretty good. You can do 1 turn in, you can start buying spells. But like in Kelethin, so from Felwith to Kelethin, there's a postmaster quest, and it's only like 3 gold, so it's not as good. The XP reward's the same, but the money and monetary reward is not as good. It's pretty bad. Okay, she's out of mana. Yeah, the experience here actually feels much more increased. I remember... Oh, we got an orc pawn on us again. Hi, Azina. How are you? How are things? You doing anything fun right now? I'm just trying to see how fast it takes me to... Oop, I died. Oop, I didn't die. Come on, kill me. Hurry up and kill me. Kill me faster. There you go. I'm in the purple club right now. Yes. I'm regenning too fast for some reason. He had me down to negative 30, 13. Sorry, it was DM and Jacko. He gave me the DM. Oh. Gave you the dark meat? Now just watching my friend Crow. That's me. Yeah, I'm just having some fun here. Just trying to level up really quick and seeing how fast I can do it. Especially with a mage. I bet you if I did like a warrior or something, level 2 would actually come much faster. All right, this is going to be 13 minutes. That seems off. Like, I was doing really well there for a little bit, and now it's taken me an additional 5 minutes just to get from 75 to 100%. That doesn't seem right. That seems a bit skewed. So 1347 that time around. That's without getting ourselves killed by the guards every single time and just trying to cast on things. That's actually just using our dagger and just going ham. So let's check and see how much money we make. And then, yeah. But, yeah, that's not too bad. I might actually turn in... I only have 1. Do I have any bat wings? I've got 5. The bat wings are only worth, like, 9 copper apiece, so, I mean... But, Yeah, I'd be interested to see how much money every time that I do kind of the farming aspect of it, of how fast I can accrue money in such a short span of time too, because I'd be interested in knowing that. Last time it was 7 gold, which wasn't bad. But in Felwith, I'm going to pass the guy you actually get the mail quest from. Yeah, this is the guy who gives you the mail quest. Alright. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, the giant wasp venom sacs are actually really good. Everything else, though, is not looking so good. Nope, we're doing good there. It looks like we're going to hit maybe a plat. Maybe a plat. Almost there. Nope, that's not worth anything. Yep, we reached 1 platinum piece. In 13 minutes and 47 seconds, we have farmed up 1 platinum piece. Here's what I'm going to do with that 1 platinum piece. You guys ready for this? I'm going to go into the bank. I'm going to go into my shared bank, and I'm going to drop off that 1 platinum piece. Now I feel better about myself. I can camp this character. So I'm going to try Dark Elf next. So far this is not the fastest. Like, I'll show you the fastest that I've been capable of doing it. But that's pretty fast. I'm going to pull out the Dark Elf, and I'm going to go into an area that's actually going to have a lot of spawns that I can try and just do mass murdering in. And I have a feeling that's going to be really fast, because they're going to have a lot of things to attack. But that is if we have the luxury of actually killing a bunch of stuff. And when you're starting on new servers, I don't know if you're going to have that luxury of having anything to kill. So we go ahead and delete. So we don't need to keep all these mage boxes. And then we're going to do Dark Elf. We just want to be agnostic. We can keep that look. That's fine. And we need a name. We need to reset. We'll go ahead and save that as a split. And then we will go ahead and enter world. Yay, Dark Elf! Right outside the West Freeport is a really good fast spawns. Yeah, we'll try human next. We'll try human next, Visser. We'll check and see how that looks. Because, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Right in front of the West Freeport area, it's just a ton of mobs. So we'll go ahead and get our cloak, or our robe, or whatever. I can't kill anything in here, so I gotta get out. I gotta get out of here. Oh, it's so scary. That guy will cast on me. I don't want to kill him, so I'll just hit this guy. Yeah. Oh fuck, he's casting on me too. All right, takes me outside. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Why walk around when you can just die? There is not a whole lot of mobs out here. Wow, Dark Elves have 1 more mana than the High Elves. Just 1, though. 1 whole singular mana. And I'm almost out of mana, and I'm out of mana. Oh my god, please hit it. She is just constantly missing. Look at this. I got like another cast in me already. There we go. Wait, what? No, don't buff me. I don't want buffs. Thanks, but no thanks. He's probably like, what the fuck? I just buffed her. Yeah, there's no mobs out here. Look at this. This is pathetic. This is so bad. Like, where is everything? Somebody's farming silks, it looks like. Alright, here we go. Oop. Nope, we're out of mana again. Man, the high elf had like a much easier chance of actually hitting shit. Jesus. Oh yeah, I forgot. The skeletons here aggro for some reason. This is one of the rare few areas that when you fight skeletons, they'll just mob you. Like, nowhere else that I know of has decaying skeletons that are aggressive. It is only in Neriak or Nectulu's forest that they'll swarm you. Oh, wow. Actually gonna kill me. That's fine. Just hurry up and make it happen. Negative 30%. That's fine. As long as the guards don't actually come and try to kill me, that's for sure. Or try to kill the things that I'm trying to kill. But yeah, Dark Elf is having a struggle actually killing stuff. Versus the High Elf was just, she was casting like a champ. But I think also one of the problems is we just do not have any local mobs here. This is pretty bad. Like, there's not enough stuff around here for us to kill. So we're way behind the curve right now with the Dark Elf, even though I prefer Dark Elves as my mages. That puts us at 26%. We don't want to kill yellows yet. We'll kill whites. Yeah, the primary reason why we don't want to really kill yellows yet is just because it's going to take us forever to kill a yellow. Versus killing like 2 whites. Because we could kill 2 whites in the same time that we could probably kill a yellow, if that. Alright, so we're getting more mobs. More mobs is good. Ow. Don't run away, I'm your friend. Yeah, there's a lot of yellows. Yeah, why is there so many level 2s here? Ugh. This was about as bad as we were having with Felwith, was just trying to find something to kill. Even the garter snakes are yellow. I bet you this Skelly Man's white though. I'd kill him. Don't be eyeballing my oh, there we go. Wait, how much damage did I do? I did 3 damage with the burst of fire, and I did 1 with the swing of my dagger, and yet that guy popped like a zit. I don't understand. We're getting close to the 50% though. We're falling back in line of our timetable here. Or not, if we keep missing. I think the skeletons have higher armor, or not the skeletons, the snakes have higher armor or something because she's having a struggle trying to hit it. Oh, now she heard me talking about her, so now she's hitting it more. Ugh. Jeez, if I was level 2, I'd be in heaven right now with a bunch of these mobs. No, don't help me. I don't need healing. Just leave me alone. I'll just attack him. I think I'm going to be permanently poisoned here. Uh-oh. I like how the Dark Elf guards just like, they're just like, fuck this guy. She's just going to die. It's fine. Just hurry up, let me die. -10. There we go. Now it's time for my revenge. And I missed the timer. Or did I miss the timer? Did I miss the timer? Nope, I just totally reset it. Alright, well, we fucked that up. So, it seems slower either way with the Dark Elf. I'm going to try Human next. Just for fun. Oop, I don't want to camp Death Slot, though. But it feels slower, if not as slow as the High Elf. And I want to be able to kill more stuff faster. So we're going to go with Visser's suggestion and actually take a look at doing Human next. Because I think Human is going to be a little bit more apropos. I hate playing humans, though. Okay. I just gotta be careful not to delete my 65 druid. Enayryya. Such a weird name. Alright, Human. Mage. You can be an Inaruk. We're going to do Agnostic. If I did, actually I could start in Quanos or Kinos or Sony EQ. But we're going to start in Freeport. I think Freeport's going to be the play here. She's going to have terrible mana though. Any different faces really? I apologize, it's a little blurry with the faces just because of do the red hair? Does she have red hair? Brown. There we go, red hair. I think I have some of the effects turned down. I don't know if I was having problems with lag or something on these systems, but all right. She's gonna be Colgate. Mage, all that stuff is chosen. Off we go. Okay. Shit. Hold on. Alright, I'm not gonna start the timer yet. I'm taking a look at my splits real quick. That's not what I want. I think the splits does not look right. No, that's right. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start it now. Nope. What are you doing? Give me my robe. It's a purpley robe. I just need a guard to slap in the face. Oh my god, there's nobody to hit here? Can I hit you? I can't hit you even. Can I hit you? Can't hit you even. Like, the only thing I can hit is like a guard. I don't think falling to my death is going to help. Jeez, where can I find a guy They're all vendors. Look at this. They're all fucking vendors. I can't hit any of that stuff. Ugh. EQ speedruns, yeah. Oh, good. I fell to my death. Yes! I want to start over. I'm going to start that one over just because if I could just run out and just fall to my death, it's going to be really quick. Yeah, we're trying to establish how long does it take to get to level 2. So far, I think our fastest is 12 minutes, 46 seconds. And that's with a mage. I'm doing mage specifically. Just because if you get a mage to level 2, they get their water pet at level 2, and then they just solo from then on out and just murder everything. They don't have to worry about, ever having to die or anything like that. Okay, let's try this again. Human. I'll just leave the hair the same. It's fine. Agnostic, Freeport, random name, and go. But I was doing research on quests and stuff to see if you could actually do some quests to get to level up much faster. And I was curious, well, how long does it actually take if you were to murder things? How long does it actually take to get up those levels? So I was trying to set up a baseline, and so far we're at 12 minutes as a baseline of, what it is that you have to do. Yeah, the Neriac bottle quest is good, but you can't, that's cheating. You can't, well, that's not cheating, but it's like you're starting on a new server, right? So you don't have any money and you don't have any friends. So you kind of have to start out on your own of trying to level up by yourself or earning the money to do it. So I did think of that, though, as the Neriac bottle quest, to where there is a quest you can do in Neriac. And this might be good if you're trying to hit like level 3. So if you up the level tier, you could probably get Dark Elf pretty fast. So the quest in question is that there is a troll quest that basically an ogre gives you to go deliver. Basically, it's like food. It's grub, and you take it from Neriac all the way to the Ocean of Tears, and you give it to a troll there. And that's guys. Oh, I need some rats. This is perfect. And you give it to him, and he gives you 3 plat. It's a quick 3 plat, and you could use all 3 of that plat to actually buy wine with, and then you get your level fast. It's silly. Other ways you can make money really quick is if you do the Postmaster quests. The Postmaster quests will get you that money really fast too, depending on how close the Postmasters are. So far, the closest Postmaster that I've seen is from Uridin to Kinos. That's probably the fastest that you can get a Postmaster quest done, just because you don't have to wait on a boat. Since there's translocation now, you don't wait on a boat. I mean, there are boats that move around still, but you don't have to wait on it anymore. You can just do the translocate and you're done. Which quest for 3 plat? I don't remember the quest's name, but it's in Neriac. It's in the Neriac Foreign Quarter, and it's off of an ogre. It's an ogre that has a really weird name. That he gives you basically this pail of grub that you go and take to a troll out in Ocean of Tears, and he'll give you 3 plat for it and 25% experience, mind you. So he gives you a ton of experience for it, and he'll give you plat for it. So that's not too bad. That is honestly not too bad of a quest, especially at early levels. If you could find a way to, I don't know, bind yourself there. I mean, yeah, I probably wouldn't become like, nah, that wouldn't work so well actually if you bound yourself there. Because you have to find a way to get back to the Ocean of Tears really quick, or to Neriak really quick, and there's no real quick way back and forth unless you have Origin and you're bound in Ocean of Tears and you're a Dark Elf. But yeah, I'd have to look up the quest, but I've basically been using Zam to look up quests. Oh, I can only have one of those. Then never on that one. Yeah, it still takes 20 minutes then, or an Origin. Yeah. So either way, you'd have to wait on an Origin regardless. Jeez, these fizzles. I think the Origin cooldown is either 15 to 20 minutes. I can't remember. But yeah, if you're waiting on an Origin, still haven't hit the level yet. It's not really going to be that much worth it. But if with a Dark Elf though, I mean, if you could make money fast enough, you know, you could get to level 8 probably the fastest. But at a certain point, I think the fall off is at 5. At level 5, you start to see a real fall off of that wine quest. I'll let you know between 10 to 90 minutes from now, Aerodune QOP. Yeah, I would have done all of this in Aerodune, but that Q is just horrible. We're making good time. What's killing us right now is not having mana. I could just kill myself, but we're trying to just go straight through and just killing these things. Butthole! What you doing there, Wolfie? Aside from saying a butthole. Almost like another Mangler is what the people want. Pretty much. I mean, Mangler, the only difference between Mangler and Kornov was basically the experience. Oh, geez, he's killing me. Yeah, eat that. This would be a good time to actually murder myself because I have no mana or hit points. So I'm going to go ahead and take that death. Thank you. And back at it. But yeah, people enjoyed the Mangler, but Aerodune I think is going to be a good rule set because you're not going to have as many bot armies. Or any bot armies, actually, because you can only have one other tune. It's kind of interesting how that works. Oh, you missed out on Mangler? Is Mangler not true box? I mean, you can have multiple boxes, but you have to have them on separate machines. I play a 3 box, of course you know that. But Aerodune, you can have one other character. I don't know if you can have that same character on the same computer or if you have to still have multiple computers. But yeah, I mean, if you had 15 computers in your house and you wanted to play all 15 characters, you could. There's no cap, though. But yeah, Aerodune requires multiple computers. Rizlona doesn't. You can just do Rizlona right off the bat without having to have multiple systems. Man, these things are effing me up. I'm just going to reset my hit points, so to speak. Origin is 18 minutes. Nice. Oh, your Q popped. Oh, awesome, dude. So now you get to hang out and you get to play. How about that? But yeah, I'm pretty dedicated to Mangler. I've been having a lot of fun there, and I have a good trio. I have a good trio to play that I've been enjoying, and I've got a good group of friends that I raid with, so 75%. We're still a minute behind, but this is probably the fastest that I've seen it. The fastest I've seen it with killing things. Yeah, we're out of mana. Wolfie, why do you have so many names? What's going on, Midori? Midori. How are you? How are things? You guys staying healthy? I know I'm trying to stay healthy. But, yeah, so, I think we're probably going to finish off here at 11 minutes, I'm thinking. It's going to be 11 minutes, just a little over 11 minutes. Things are okay, and we are healthy. Good, good. Things are okay out here in Ohio. We don't have that much of an outbreak, and we don't have that many... We don't have as much rioting, I don't think. Yeah, things are going okay. Trying to retain my sanity, but you know how hard that can be. But other than that, I've been entertaining myself with EverQuest, that's for sure. Yeah, I think human is going to be the front runner here. We don't need some yellows though. We need some whites. There we go. Well, we're out of mana. Oh, that seems super hard. I live in Manhattan. It's not great. Yeah. Manhattan, I don't think is a very nice place to be at right now. After all the things that happened with the COVID, and then now you've got riots and stuff, man. It's definitely 2020. Oh, man, we got one more thing we have to kill. This might actually kill us. I noticed the human is not doing too great at dodging attacks versus like the elves. The elves were doing a much better job at that than the humans. The humans just seems to be just rocket in the face. She's got 2 hit point mana or 2 hit point regen though. See if we can top it off and kill it. There we go. So what does that put us at? 10 minutes and 22 seconds. That's actually really fast. That is probably the fastest I've seen. Remember when we thought 2016 was bad? Yeah. I think that had to go along with a presidential election, though. But yeah, when we thought 2016 was bad, you know, then we encountered 2020. Terrible. Not fun. No bueno. And there's a freaking Centurion walking around. Level 10 Centurion. Just chilling. Right outside of Freeport. Who's not aggroing on me. If I stand behind it. Okay, there he goes. I don't actually want him to murder me, but... No, don't kill me. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's see what our final count is on money. Sell that, sell that. Money does not seem that great. A rat foot. Rat ears. Get yourself some rat meat. Yeah, the money is not so great here, but you still have enough. Like 3 gold is enough to buy your spells and to buy some malachite. Like I can check and see if I know how to... It's right here. Okay. So... I'm going to check and see how much we can actually purchase with the 3 gold. There's 2 spells in particular that we would be looking for. 1 spell, because we're only level 2. We're looking for the, I think it's the Elemental Kin Water, which gives us a pet, but then we'd have to have reagents to actually cast the spell. So then that would throw into getting malachite. The water pit, yeah. I'm not actually going to buy it. Well, I might buy it, but I mean, I'm not... This character's done, so... can we get in this way? Yeah, we can. I do not like the new look of the Freeport. I hate new Freeport. I like the old Freeport. Like, this is them just trying too hard to making the game look modern. Okay, so... Is this water? Okay, it is water. It just looked... It looked like... Didn't look like water. The mages should be over here. This was the bad years. Yeah, this is when they thought that when they renovated Highhold Pass and they renovated Freeport, I was not happy. I was like, no, like, give us an option between the two, but don't just take it fully away from us. Even the common lands. I preferred the common lands when it was all... oh, Jesus, where the hell do I go? I prefer the common lands when it was west and east common lands. Do you remember the first Nictulus revamp? No, actually I don't. What? You talking about Nictulus Forest? They did a revamp on the Nictulus Forest? It didn't stick for very long. Oh, they actually reverted it? Jeez, I'd love to see that. Okay, that didn't take me anywhere. And, like, where the hell is the frickin' merchants? Like, I see the guild masters. I don't care about that. Oh, I gotta go through the portal. Ah, I gotta go through the portal. That's the problem. I'm just a dummy. There have been at least 2. Oops, let me in. Yeah, you're right. They did do a revamp. They did a revamp back in 2006. There's no videos on it, though. This is back during the times of... That's EQ2. I don't care about that. The original neck was old EQ style, blocky and beautiful. They revamped to 100% not EverQuest. None of the same geography. It was awful. Damn. EQ1? I don't... What the hell is this video of Terraria? Hold on. Oh. This isn't... Okay, this is a video. This is Terraria, though. This has nothing to do with I hate you. I hate you so much right now. I think this is EQ2 that I'm looking at, and I don't play EQ2. Yeah, there's no real record of it, unfortunately. Oh, so they implemented it and then they reverted it, is what you're saying. Oh, excuse me. I have to check all these damn vendors. Oh, here we go. All right, so water pet. Yes, level 2 water pet is only 4 silver, 5 copper, so I can buy one of those. And then I need actual mage supplies, which is over here. And then malachite, so I can buy 6 malachite. So that's 6 pets. And, okay, so that's not too bad, right? That gives you enough to kind of work with. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's any other character that would have a faster kill ratio than the human did. Ugh, excuse me. The thing about the red wine quest is that the red wine, every turn in at level 1, does net you about 2.4 experience points per turn in. So if you could find a way, you could probably do it fastest if you can find a way to make really fast money on a level 1 character. And the only way I can think of doing that is if you get lucky. If you get lucky and you kill skeletons that drop cracked staves, because the cracked staves will go for a platinum apiece. So if you can get, I don't know, 3 cracked staves really fast, you would essentially be able to sell those 3 cracked staves, buy 40. You could buy, technically, I think it's 40 wines, and then you could turn those in for a level, and then you would basically beat out all the leveling out of any other character. That was the thing I was trying to establish with a Dark Elf was, you know, a Dark Elf's trick would be how do you make money really fast so that you can buy the wine to level up quicker. And the only way I can think of to making money fast is if you're already level 2, if you already have the pet. So, if you go to Nectulus Forest on Mangler right now, it's gotten the Common Lands treatment. Geography is the same, but the textures are all super advanced. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that the textures were a little bit better. Oh, yeah. Nectulus Forest used to be completely different. You're right. Because I was looking at the map in Nectulus Forest, and I was just like, this isn't supposed to be here. This was over here. Like, it wasn't arranged right when I was playing on Kornov, at least. Because I remember being in Nectulus Forest way back when. And it was a completely different zone. And now it's, I mean, yeah, you're right. It is totally, it is, well, partially revamped. So that is very interesting, yeah. It was much darker, too, wasn't it? And there's more trees. It was an actual forest. It was an actual forest with trees, and you had, like... You had the newbie log. I remember the newbie log. I mean, I think the newbie log is even in this one, but... the newbie log in the original Nectulus Forest was a little bit more significant. It was pretty much the area where all the newbies went to hunt, and they just called it newbie log. So, all right, so 10 minutes, 22 seconds. That's pretty good. So that leaves us with Gnome. They kept the landmarks. Newbie log was brought back, but as you point out, it's not as good as the landmark. No. The newbie log is also more towards the harder level stuff, if I remember correctly, versus back in the day, newbie log had all the low level stuff, and that low level stuff was actually really easy to kill. So we're gonna try Gnome next. That's a one big fat ugly gnome. Actually, no, this is what we want. For Mage, I think we can still do agnostic. Okay, we just need a name, and off we go. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of ways of how, like, aside from questing, you know, what is the items that you have to get really lucky with the items that dropped to get 1 platinum very, very quickly. And I was thinking about, you know, because every area that has a church, you can turn in bone chips. So that was an idea I was playing with too, was if you go to places like Paniel, for example, you know, what would it be like if you were in Paniel and you were to farm bone chips really quick, turn in all those bone chips and just sell whatever it gives you, you know? And there is a bone chip quest that you can do that is in Uridan land, but it requires 6 bone chips. And the 6 bone chips you have to put into a box, and it's a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of work that you have to put in. Oh my god, please tell me there's a guard somewhere here. It's a lot of work you have to put in for bone chips per turn-in, but the rewards, yeah, they're okay. I mean, they're items you can either use or, are you? Oh my god, can you kill me? Why can I not attack anything out here? Smithing supplies. Like I couldn't even attack this thing. Can I cast on it? I can't cast on it. There we go. Alright, that makes it easier. This is actually going to zone me out. So this is going to be some zone lag here. Did I not start my timer? Why did my timer start? I'm going to have to do that all over again. Son of a bitch! I'm going to have to get myself murdered again. I'm going to first... Before I do that, though, I'm going to first establish... Alright, I got to bounce. Have a good night. Alright, dude. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have fun on Aerodune. But don't have too much fun. Actually, you can have a lot of fun. It's fine. You have my permission. I'm trying to... I need to establish where the hunting area is here. Oh my god. Is there even a hunting area out here? It's probably out this way. Oh, wow. There's actually a book out here, too. Ah, here we go. Yeah, look at all these... oop, that's a crag chick. All these little skelly mans. All these little gnome skellies. It's kind of creepy. Okay, so there is a hunting ground here, so I can just camp. This is where I'll have to run to just to have a place to actually kill stuff. I was always curious about where the gnomes hunted. Now, technically, with gnomes and with high elves, you could technically go to Kelethan area and hunt. But I noticed the Kelethan area, the newbie area, once you get into Plains of Power, the spawn points kind of change, and it's weird. I'm a little surprised on just how kind of different the newbie zones are with less mobs, pretty much. It feels like less mobs. Excuse me. Ugh. Goodbye, Cabactini. Did I not type your name in right? Oh, no, I did. Cancel. Create. We need ourselves a gnome again. Mage. Female. Agnostic. Akanon. Random name. Random name. It is really, really thinking about this random name. There we go. Wuramantilu. All right, off we go. It must be getting later in the day. I think people are raiding now at this point, and loading is becoming a factor, so that's going to affect us a little bit as far as with this speed run. Yeah, I'm noticing the time. These load times are starting to suck again. These EQ servers must be very popular if they're starting to get affected with their load times. Alright. Timer's going. Good. Turn in my thingy. Good. Can I technically just cast on you? Nope, can't cast on you. Can't cast on you. Alright. I'm gonna have to just leave. Oh, hey. Am I dead? Oh, come on, let me die. Yes. Hurry up and bleed to death. Oh my god. I'm recovering. Son of a bitch. I was hoping I could just jump off and just die, but I guess they're gonna give me a another chance. Come on, Scrubber, get me. There we go. That took way too long just to die, but that's fine. Alrighty. So what does the gnome have? Okay, gnome just has less strength, so she's going to be doing less damage probably with the dagger. So far, the human was hitting for 6 top end. I have a feeling that the gnome is probably going to hit only for, like, maybe 4? She might hit 6. Who knows? We'll see. Same amount of mana as the dark elf, though, which ain't bad. I'll take that same mana. Black box fragment. I think that's actually for... I might as well take it, but I think that's for a quest. I have not looked up that quest. Yeah, I don't know gnome quests, and I don't know Freeport quests. So the only quests I really know about currently is the Eurodite quests and the Felwith quests, Felwith and Kelethin quests, which, as we've established before, they don't really have any. So you don't have any mana, so you're gonna have to swing. Also, dying out here is going to be a little treacherous, because if I do die, it's a little bit of a run back. Ooh, somebody's got a staff. He's using a two-handed, though, so it's a worn staff. It's not a crack staff. The crack staves are one-handed, and they're worth about a platinum apiece, which is a really nice find. The worn staff, those, which are two-handed, are worth less. They're not as much. So that's kind of a shame, but not that it really matters. As I mentioned before, though, Paniel has kind of an infinite spawn for skeletons. And Nectulu's Forest actually has another one of those spawns. It's an infinite spawn that you can just farm skeletons, and they'll just not instantly repop, but they repop at a very fast accelerated rate. So it's kind of nice for farming, but to get like bone chips and stuff. I guess that's the reason why they made it so fast. Man, we're still working on that 25%. Oh, okay. Skellymans are social. Oh yeah, Skellymans are social anyway. We knew that. I knew that Skellymans were social. So if you have skeleton on you, yeah, we're probably gonna die. But we're out of mana anyway, so. We did hit 26% though. Oh my god, just hurry up and kill me. There we go. I'm like sitting here waiting. I'm sitting here waiting for my death throes. I wonder if there's a better weapon. Should I actually use the Great Staff? 6 damage, 40 delay. The dagger, though, I think is like... Yeah, 3 damage, 24 delay. Crow, there's an orc spawn like where you are in West Freeport that goes... that's almost an instant spawn. Oh, that's kind of nice. Alright, see if I can pull these things. Freeport seems to have a lot going for it, too. Fuck it, let's pull the staff out. Kill him. Hey, we're getting some armor too. This is almost like cheating. But we're going to put it in there. We're going to put it on. The orc spawn actually would be kind of nice if we could actually turn in the scalps. So if we could turn in the scalps, that would actually be very advantageous. But there's no point in actually turning in the scalps. So fighting an orc is pretty much just getting a specific weapon set of items and also getting coin that it drops. But the coin is pretty much like a silver, I think. Or not even that. It's like copper. So it's not as good. Just club him upside the head with your staff. Still no point in actually using a two-hander on a caster, but when you're trying to level up as fast as possible, I guess this would be the one time you would try and take that advantage. I still got tons of mana. I don't know why I'm just trying to... Alright, we hit the 50% mark. It's not looking too good for the mage, for the gnome. You mentioned an orc spawn, though, Visser. Is it just an orc pawn, or is it like a orc centurion? Like, what kind of orc are we talking about here? Because, I mean, if it's just an orc pawn, that's like, what, level 1? Level 2, maybe? Runaway Clockwork. I can't con the Runaway Clockwork. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. I have no idea where he even went. Just sitting here hanging out now at this point. Ranges from Orc Pawn up to level 10. Jesus. Just run him into the guard if it kills if it's too big. Man. That's not bad, actually, because... actually, I think I remembered this spawn. It sounds familiar now. I need my experience chart up. Because if you can get an insta spawn, you know, you just throw... like a mage pet can pretty much solo with your help, of course. But like level 9s, it can solo. You could try taking on a level 10 if, I mean, you're course level 6. But that's still pretty good experience. I mean, no matter what you're killing there, it's always going to be worth some type of experience, so... I need just any of these. Hey, another staff. I remember on Kornov, when I was playing on Kornov, it had this weird bug that every time you did a killing blow, it did a double swing. Even on druids. Like, I was playing my druid, and I was, like, running around killing stuff, and I would hit something, and I would hit it twice. I don't know why. That's too high. So after hitting it twice, I don't know if it was just a killing blow and it was just a bug, or if I was actually doing 26 damage versus just 13. It was really strange. It was really strange. I wasn't sure what was going on. Oh, geez. This thing is kicking my ass. This motherfucker's hitting for 7s and 8s. He's not social, though. What? Please don't let him kill me. Oh my god, I was just about to finish my casting. You son of a bitch. Well, this is definitely going to slow us down. I was not expecting that from the runt. The runt is level 1. And he hit me for 18 points of damage. That motherfucker is probably using a two-handed sword. Holy shit. He hit me for 18 damage. 18 damage at level 1. 18 damage. That is insane. I need to find this runt, and because they don't show any textures for the weapons they're using. I need to find this runt, and I need to figure out what he was using against me, because Jesus, 18 damage? Well, it wasn't that one. Any more runts around here? Ooh, that's a red kobold. Of course, the kobolds around here, for whatever reason, are indifferent. Oh, excuse me. Really? Don't let him get away. Wait, did I run out of space? Really? Wow, I'm out of space. I'll just destroy the no-drop stuff. Yeah, give me my mana regen. Yay! We still haven't leveled yet. I just need to find that runt that absolutely wrecked my shit. Ooh, that was a good hit. What'd you hit for? 10? Nice. So a couple good kills in there. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. Let's go ahead and get rid of that dagger. Much longer, mostly because I died twice, I think. So did not work out as well in my favor as far as with how long it took. Human was much faster, to say the least. That is granted that you have enough mobs to kill as human when you're trying to level up. Is there vendors in here or anything? Yeah, there's a vendor in here. I just want to see how much money I make. Okay, that sucks. It's not so great. I got another worn staff. Microservo, nope. I turned the timer off, right? Yeah, I did. So that only leaves us with Quanos. So we're going to check out Quanos real quick. We only made 7 gold, which I think we pretty much only need, like, if we want to get, like, maybe an ample supply of Malachites, we probably only need, I would say, 3 gold. Because you could get probably 2 Malachites with that, and you can get your spell for the wizard, or the mage. So that's not too bad. But I can't use camp right now. Oh, because I'm... But yeah, next we're going to try the Kinos and see what that looks like. Ugh, excuse me. I should get something to drink. In fact, I'm going to get something to drink while we're waiting on this. Something with sugar. Something to wake me up. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. I'm like scooching off. I got some fruit snacks too, just in case. In fact, I'm going to start with some fruit snacks. You hear the crunchle, the crinkle crackle of the fruit snacks. I love fruit snacks. If I can get them open, I'd love them even more. There's usually a notch at the top. There we go. For ease of opening. I usually get gypped on getting the purples. We got 3 purples this time. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. So we can delete this mage. And now we are going to go to Kinos. And not choke on fruit snacks. So we got human, we got mage, agnostic, Kinos, random name, Fodirny. Let's go ahead and restart the parse. Sure. And then get back into game, enter world. Yay, I got my robe. Now I just gotta find somebody to murder. Or somebody to murder me. There's a bunch of guild masters in here and vendors. These guys won't kill me. Ah, here we go. What level are you? 10? Kill me. Kill me faster. Oh my god. Please kill me faster. Much better. I got some Canada Dry Bold here. It's very strong ginger ale. I love it. It's my favorite. All right. Of course, it's nighttime and I'm playing a human, so I can't see shit. That's the one thing about Kinos is that it was one of the first areas that was designed and created. So, I mean, luckily they did not revamp it too much. I don't think they revamped it at all, really. It's still got that kind of old world charm to it. But I never really did anything in Kinos. But Kinos itself, south and north zones, this place probably has the most quests. And that's pretty much expected because, I mean, it's one of the first areas that was designed. Fippy, if you aggro on me, I swear to God, I will punch you. One of the first areas designed, so they put a lot of work into it. But by the time they got all the way to Fadawar, they kind of gave up on quests. But I'd be interested to see what Steam Fun has to offer as far as with quests. And that's been kind of like the fun behind what I've been doing here is discovering what are the early level quests in the main cities. Typically any main city that has a mage at this point, because mages is the only thing I've been trying to level. Oop, that's going to be social. So like trolls and Inithul, I won't know those quests. Really? Aggro from a no pup. All right, so we got our first. Oh, he's white. Honestly, though, I was not expecting a null pup to aggro on me in this zone. Not gonna lie. I will say I am delightfully surprised. But I'm not. The humanoids, though, the humanoids and the skeletons have a tendency to drop weapons and or armor. So, what I was talking about in, what zone is that? Peniel? If you go to Peniel and farm the skeletons out there, as a caster, you can get a lot of gear quickly because they drop a full suit of cloth and they drop cracked staves. I mean, it's very nice. They also drop weapons. But it's very nice to get a bunch of loot from there, wear it and sell it because you'll outfit your character, at least with basic gear, really fast. Even more so if you have like a mage pet and give it the cloth gear as well, you could technically do that. But your pet is only going to last for 4 levels, so it might be more apropos to actually sell it, because the cloth gear actually sells for like a gold piece or 2, depending on the piece. So you might find it that'd be better to actually sell it for the money, but you could put it on your pet to give it a little bit more AC. It's not going to make that much of a difference, but it might. It might be the difference of life and death in the event that you're killing something, and just that extra AC, that extra 10 AC from having a full suit of cloth on something, you know, allows you to take out that orc or that gnoll. Man, Freeport was such a good place to hunt. My goodness. Beating out even the Kinos. I'm missing way too much though. All right, we're at the 50% mark. Already at 5 minutes. I think that's one of the nice additions they kind of did in Pop was not only did they do things for higher level characters, they did something for lower level characters too. And I think that should have been the trend of when developing this game, you know, making it easier for low level characters or giving more things to do for low level characters to kind of help entice people to come and play your game kind of thing. Because they instituted in Planes of Power and in Yukisha, but mostly in Planes of Power, specific class armor quests. And those class armor quests are actually really nice. Especially if you're trying to twink out a character and you can just do it on your own. And a lot of people are just like, well, no, it'd be better if you just did it in era like having to go out and get gut gear or having to get money to buy your own gear. And honestly, you know, in some respects, it's nice if you can be self-service to the things that you want to do and not have to worry about so much on having to play the game and having to twink your character just to be useful. You know, it's all part of being an EverQuest is, you know, having to twink the characters out and stuff. But honestly, you know, I like it to where, you know, I could develop ways to bend the Jedi curve, so to speak, as they use in CCG games, to try and take that advantage. To try and take that advantage. Is this guy gonna knock me over again? Can we get him? You think we can get him? Yeah, we did get him. And we got the 75%. We're not doing too bad. We're close. I'm at 9% though, or 9 hit points. But I think it's kind of neat that you can gather specific items off of easy mobs and be able to make and craft your own armor and just basically do a series of armor quests just from the newbie area zones, just so you have, coming out of the gate, your own set of like newbie gear. You know, and that might be something interesting to do. Once we establish what happens when you can get to level 2 the fastest, you know, what happens when you try to get to level 3 the fastest, or level 4 the fastest, or level 5 the fastest. You know, the race might change. The method might change in how you do that, you know, because level 3, you know, you're going to be, as a mage especially, you're going to be leveling really quick because you've got your pet now, and your pet can kill, you know, level 6s and 7s. Boink. Is that another Knoll? Oh, it's Fippy. That motherfucker's level 5 and he's just hanging out. Get out of here, Fippy. Nobody likes you. Oh, here it goes. You humans will pay for ruining our homeland. Grr, family Darkpaw of the Sabretooth clan will slay you all. As he goes running for the gates. And dies. Such a weird little event with Fippy. If only there was a way to save him. How about that? It was actually faster. We managed a 10-minute, 13-second in Quenos. Now, I mean, I would think that with Freeport and Quenos, they'd be pretty much the same. Freeport actually being faster because there's a lot more mobs to kill, but there's a certain threshold in there as about how fast you could go. Just because you have to wait on mana regen, you have to wait on health regen. There's a lot of different factors in there as far as with, you know, just overall durability. Here comes the foe. What's going on, buddy? Look at that. Look at that. This place is called Iron Forges. You think somebody stole that from somebody? Server first. EverQuest came up with Iron Forge right here. This is proof. Iron Forge is a product of EverQuest. World of Warcraft stole it. It's fine though. How goes raid? Are you actually raiding right now, Mark? Or are you just like hiding? You can actually turn this stuff in for quest turn-ins. The piece of rat fur is for quest turn-in. I think the rat ears are part of a quest turn-in. The rat foot is part of a quest turn-in. I don't know. The rat skulls, I think, are new. Those aren't a part of Era. That's not Era. Most of the stuff I've been doing is in Era, not Pop. It's mostly just been base game. But we made 2 plat. Look at that. That's actually a lot of money. I don't even... What the hell did we sell that made so much money? The fetid rat skulls was 2 gold, 2 gold, 2 silver a piece. And it netted us a platinum piece. That is insane. That is a lot of money for just killing rats. In theory, you could probably just kill a bunch of rats and take their parts, and you could probably turn it in for the quest actually to level faster. That could be a thing. Killed Quorum and I left. Running some Eldons with Adam, hanging with my brothers is more important than IF raids. I would have to agree. I would have to agree 100%. I think that's the only thing left is the Erudite. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to a bank and drop off this 2 platinum because we don't want it to go to waste. There's no bank here. All right, I guess I'm going to waste. We're gonna camp out, and we are going to roll up that Erudite, and we're gonna save this parse. Let's go ahead and reset it. Let's go ahead and update it. I think that's the sum. I think the result of what we're seeing is the sum of the splits. I don't actually want to see the sum of the splits. I'm going to see personal best is what I want. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and delete. Is that an R, N, I? I hope it is. An R and an N should never go next to each other. All right. Create a character. Let's make sure. Okay, so Dark Elf, we've done that. Gnome, we've done that. High Elf, we've done that. Human, we've done both areas for that. Froglock is out of Era, but they also can't be mages anyway. Drakens is out of Era. So then that leaves us with just the Erudites. Mage, Palace. And that's it. Let's go ahead and create a name. And Atnusuna. Atnusana. Interesting name. Hot in a sauna, basically. I'm getting hot in a sauna. These load times are awful, though. Here we go. All right, off we go. Timer's running. Turn in the thing. Say hi to this guard. Die to the guard. And off we go. So that was nice. There was a guard right there that we could utilize to just get ourselves murdered. Okay. Now the only thing I have to figure out is where is the hunting zone at? I think I was expecting something a little bit closer. Okay, there's a skunk, but I don't want to fight a skunk. You know what, this time around though, I'm going to put a shield up. Okay. It feels like I can see you, who you're on or something. I know, right? It's almost as if you could see who I'm on. I don't know how. It's very strange. Yeah, see, we're running into a lot of yellows here. I don't know. This isn't really a good camping area. The moss snake. Now, the Erudite actually has 30 mana. She has a high intelligence. So she's going to be able to murder faster or longer. But we need more white. Oh shit, that's a sentry? We need more white mobs. And we're running into a bunch of yellow mobs. Like, the only thing I'm finding that are white are snakes. So now we're running into a problem of, you know, do we have enough mobs? And so far, the answer is no. We don't. You know, I have... Okay. Runt? Yes. Let's just hope this runt doesn't have, like, a two-handed sword like the other one did. Yeah, Mark, you missed it. I ran into a kobold runt that had a two-handed sword. He was hitting a level 1 character for 18 damage. I don't know if somebody is just going around giving kobold runts just two-handed swords or something, but it was pretty comical, I will say. Okay. That's a skeleton. I don't want a skeleton. Why can I not... Oh, fucking elevations. Yeah, the skeleton aggro would be bad. But a kobold runt... Kobolds are not social here, so we'll just murder them. I noticed that the various areas have various humanoids. So, like, the big thing on Uridin is the kobolds, because they have the warrens. So, huge, huge, huge. All kinds of kobolds here. Kind of crazy. I'm going to take the kobold pelt, but I don't want the flower. So, a large amount of kobolds here. Fedor, it's all orcs. All orcs in Fedor. Even in Caledon area, Steamfont has minotaurs, but not so much like... I need to go check out the minotaur camps, because I've never really hunted minotaurs before. That's a split. But I've never hunted minotaurs before, but they also have kobolds up there too. So, kind of strange, because you have orcs, and then the Steamfont, they have kobolds. Ooh, can I use that? Can I use a rusty knuckle? Nope, I can't. In the Freeport, they pretty much have just orcs. They also have orcs. In Rivervale, they have goblins. So that's kind of interesting. That I think it's the only area that has goblins. Inithol has the Froglocks, and Agok actually has Lizardmen. So everybody kind of has their own rival in each of their respective cities. So BB does have goblins, you're right, actually. BB has goblins, it also has orcs. But it is primarily goblin-based, you are right. You are 100% right. See what my... Yeah, I'm having a struggle actually finding mobs here. We're also not finding a whole lot of loot either. Dunk. I really don't want to be carrying around an egg. Decaying skeleton, kobold runt. I'm running into a lot of kobold runts, that's for sure. My mana seems to be holding up too. I've noticed that having the increased mana and swinging actually helps me regen a little bit faster. We're gonna have a split here. Not too bad. Briar Snake is too high. That's too high. That's too high. I remember when I rolled up my cleric and made him a dwarf, of course, because dwarf clerics are the best. I fought some skunks, and the skunks made you stinky. He's threatening, which means he'll aggro if he sees me and stops moving. I checked, there's a quest actually for those poachers. They drop what's called poacher heads. And I was thinking to myself, you know, if I could find a way to get them to spawn or something, just kill the poachers and just get their heads and turn in their heads for experience. The heads aren't worth a lot of experience. Like I think it was like a level 3, they were worth like not even 1%. It was pretty bad. I felt bad. So I was kind of unimpressed with a lot of the quest turn-ins here. And how much they nerfed them. They severely nerfed a lot of the quests for experience, especially ones that have stackable items that you can either find or purchase. The only one that really kind of retained any type of experience was the red wine quest. So that is only currently the only one right now that is worth doing to actually leveling up a character really fast. Keep dropping finger bones, and I keep thinking they're like bone chips, but they don't have a number, so they're not stackable. So, what do the kitties have? The kitty cats, they have all kinds of fucky shit on the moon. I don't know what their primary, like, is it the frickin' guys from AC, the Gremlings? I think they have Gremling camps that they fight off real early. Or do they have, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the big baddie is for the cat people. I could have swore though that you could fight Gremlings early on, in that area, especially if you got a hollow shade or something. We're almost at 75. I was like wondering why the parse was still going. All right, we are at 75. All right, so we're on the last leg of it. It's not looking too good for Eurodite, at least with hunting. And I think the primary problem is just because either A, we went the wrong direction and didn't find a proper camp to camp, or B, this is just how things are and you just have to camp in a wide open space with no real mobs to hunt for. Uh-oh. I'm trying to find my next target here. I want to say it's that snake over there. Oh my god, please die. Alright, I'm going to have to cast on you. I pulled a spell on you that you resisted. The snakes are just dropping regular loot that's going to be not very good for selling. My mana regen high or something? No, it's still a 1. I'm just not casting as much, I guess. Is minor shielding giving me hit points? I guess it does give me a small amount of hit points. I should have probably casted... Oh, jeez. Where's that spider at? I should have probably casted at least on every single character to have a little bit more durability. They would have probably died less. Would have made for a better benchmark, that's for sure, but oh well, I'm not perfect. All right, one more kill will do it. I just need to find a equal con to make that happen. There we go. Yeah, having to roam around and hunt for these stupid things is not being advantageous right now. Get him! Alright. He dropped an iron ration, too. They're dropping a lot of no-drop items, though. Let's see. Okay, so I'm all the way down here. Jesus. I traveled a whole long way. But that puts us at 1252, which is not very good. And I think it primarily is because the area is not as condensed with equal con mobs. So in Freeport, especially, we've established that Freeport and probably Quenos, you have a lot of equal con mobs or level 1 mobs that you can quickly find and kill. Though the problem is that when you hit level 2, you don't have as many mobs to kill. That is going to slow down your progression because, especially as a mage, you don't want to kill basically anything that's blue at early levels because your pet is just going to murder it and it's not going to really be worth the time or the effort. I mean, you could probably mass kill blues to get items and stuff, but I've done that. I've mass killed blues in Peniel and I found that it was pretty slow versus just killing yellows that was giving me 3 times the amount of experience versus the killing 4 or 5 blues that had to do to compensate for it. So I'm going to sell my stuff real quick. I'm going to see what the money is looking like as far as with this farm. Otnusuna is what her name is. Otnusana. It's kind of interesting. Ooh, tailoring supplies I can just sell here. It's strange that she's just kind of out here in the open. 4 copper egg, which you would probably hold on to the eggs to actually sell to other players. Cobalt pelts, which are garbage. More garbage. Snake scales, which are garbage, and snake fangs, which are garbage. So overall, we made 5 whole gold. Not a whole lot. So let's go ahead and take a quick campy camp. A quick camp. A quick campy camp. We'll go ahead and delete. I've gotten so spoiled at fast camp, I hate camping anywhere that doesn't have it. Pretty much, yeah. I'm pretty much the same way. I'd rather just /quit than actually camp for 30 seconds, but You know, it's not going to work that way. All right. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like when you're an Erudite and you actually do it the quest way. And it's kind of interesting. And we saw that for what we did here with just straight killing, it took us about 13 minutes. And that is if and only if we can find mobs. Visser with the hot sub. 5. Oh, man, he's just passing them out. Holy shit. Oh, my God, Visser. You're crazy. Oh, my God, you're crazy. Gifting those subs. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Visser, thanks so much for gifting those 5 subs. That is awesome. Thanks for the support, man. I appreciate it. That's just gonna go on for a while. We're just gonna hear that chiming in our ears. But thanks, Fist. I really appreciate it. So now I'm gonna show you my secrets. Do you want to see my secrets? Here we go with the secrets. I'm circular. What's up, Illa Marie? Yeah, I see you lurking in there. So let's get this timer started. Oh, we got to reset it first. Okay, and then we will go ahead and get the timer started now. We will go ahead and do the turn in, not to you. We'll go ahead and do the turn in to you. Get our robe. Put the robe on. We're actually going to run out, I think. Running out was going to be faster. This is a route that I've practiced a few times. So I have a little bit of familiarity with it. There is a macro, though, that I have to create. That will not take just but a moment. Say Kinos. Okay, off we go. Oh, buddy! Throwing in them hot biddies! Thanks, Mark, for the 500 cheer. I really appreciate it. Thanks for cheering me on and giving me your support. I appreciate you. So we made a quick macro. Just Quanos, that's all it says. We target this guy, we say Quanos, he gives us a thingy, and we run off. We don't have to go anywhere else with that. And then we need to target the Soulbinder, who is right there, and then say, not right now. I'm going to turn around and say, bind my soul. And bind my soul there, facing that direction, because that's the farthest that I can get from the Soulbinder. And then I just need to take the translocator. So what we're doing right now is what's called the Mail Postmaster Quest. And the Postmaster Quest just requires us to get a letter from a bard that's just hanging out in one of the neighboring cities, and he'll tell us to go to the closest, pretty much the closest bard guild. And in this case, the closest bard guild is in Kinos. So we're heading to Kinos now as fast as I can. My bard has a letter for you. A love letter. Aww. Atri's got a love letter for me. She's got a sweet ass. But since the translocation is a thing, it's very quick to get around from Iridan to Kinos. So she's lying. It's really just, dear Atari, give me my fucking name. Give me my A back. That's what she's asking for. She wants the A back. So we got this. Turn this in. Give it to you. Get some money, get some experience, and then die. Right? Done. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, so we're gonna spawn back at where we bound. which in this case was where we had our Bind Soul in Uridin, so it's not actually outside currently. So it's going to put us pretty close to the Bard so we can do it again, right? Well, it's not the only quest we're working on. Also, we can go this way. And then we're back in here. Bard's up there, but we're not going to do that quest yet. So there's actually another quest we can do. Now that we have 6 gold, we're going to start the chain on doing this next quest. And this next quest is basically Urid's Tonic. So there's actually a lot of quests that surround the whole concept of Urid's Tonic. This one in particular, though, is to essentially uncover the scheme behind somebody who kind of faked their own death that was supposed to die, and like the mages, I know it was the Enchanters Guild that actually helped him escape. And he ended up going to Kinos, and he started his own business there of selling Urid's Tonic. And so now this person here wants to kind of figure out what's going on. And we're at 24% already. 24% already. It's only been 4 minutes. You do the quest chain. It's a very short quest chain, but he's basically hanging out with this little halfling, and the little halfling is kind of like his fixer, who's like helping him sell this shit. So yeah, it's an interesting quest to say the least. Kind of cool things going on in there. But every time we do the Bard quest while we're doing this, the Bard quest is giving us 14% and 6 gold. 6 gold is nothing to sneeze at. That's actually really good. And you can keep doing the Bard quest if you really wanted to just do that and just make a bunch of money. You could theoretically just do this over and over again and take all that money and then just give it to your shared bank and then make whatever character you wanted. Bard quest, you want to kill Trakenon again? I mean, we can. He was really easy. He was stupid easy. I mean, he was so easy. I loved it. I was surprised in how short work we made of him. All right, so we're back in Kinos. We're just waiting for the zone to load. We haven't killed a single thing. In fact, this whole quest chain, we don't have to kill anything. There's actually a couple other quests along the way that you could theoretically do that I tried doing, and they don't give that much experience, if at all. There's a brandy quest in here. You can do a turn in for multiple brandies, but the amount of experience you get for the brandy is like horrible. Like it's 0.03 per turn in, so it was really not worth it. So I decided, that's not worth going into part of the route or even wasting the money to do the quest. So I decided against it. So we're already at 38%. Yeah, I think these load times are killing me right now. Alright, so we have the tonic. We're already at 11 gold, by the way. So 1 platinum. And then here's the halfling. When you turn this into him, though, you lose faction to him every time. And then I need him to kill me. And then I gotta respawn back in Uridin. But yeah, every time you turn it into him, you lose the Mafia faction here. And every time you lose the Mafia faction, we hit level 52, by the way. Or 52%. Oh, we missed the jump. What was I saying? Yeah, every time you turn it in, you take a faction hit from him. You could still turn it into him, even though he's threatening or even KOS. But you can't get too close to him, otherwise he will aggro. But for whatever reason, I think you can trade to him through the table. So since you could trade to him through the table, and I don't think he can see you when you're like behind the table, that it allows you to still turn the quest in. So kind of interesting. All right, so we're prepping another chain of this quest. And then we've got 2 turn-ins for this girl up here. I did notice that this girl likes to despawn after a while. Yeah, we're at 68% already, and we've got that, so we're already at 76%. Yeah, you see how fast this is going? And this is just doing the 2 quests in this area here. With I'm surprised that the chain for the Urid's toxin is actually pretty good, so... What split program is that? It's Live Split. That is Live Split. It is the atypical speedrunning tool that most speedrunners use when they do splits. Yeah, the only problem with this process is that the zone loading is what really delays you on this one. But to me, this feels like it's probably by far one of the fastest ways that you can level up to 2 and still make a pretty hefty amount of money when you're done. So I'll show you when we finish here. And Uridite is actually one of the better mages in the game just because they start off with a higher intelligence. And their stamina is actually not bad either. 85 stamina to start. I mean, it's a 30-30 split for this character. So, and you know what? I forgot to... no, I do have it. Okay. I thought I almost forgot the letter. The thing about the letter, though, that you should know about is the letter is temporary. So one of the things I tried to do was, oh, I'll just go here and I'll die and then I'll just respawn here and just pick another, I'll just, turn the letter in. Well, you can't, because when you die, all your temporary items just go away. So you have to make the run. Otherwise, you will not be able to do the turn-in at all. So kind of sucks, but I mean, that's just the way things are. All right, so we're going to go in here. We're going to turn in the tonic. He's going to give us a level, which is 11 minutes and 39 seconds. And the only thing that really deterred us from this was, honestly, the load times. So the load times between the load times between Uridin to Uridin's Crossing to Kinos to North Kinos. It's 4 different zone types that you have to do every single time if you want to get to where you need to go. And honestly, that is a lot of loading. And if there was a way to minimize the loading, I don't know if you could minimize the loading by turning off the textures. You know what? We'll try that. I'm going to try that. So the next time I'm going to camp out. I'm going to load up a new game and I'm going to turn off all of the stuff for the models and things. And I'm going to see if it makes a bigger difference as far as with trying to do the turn-ins for the quest. The only thing I have to worry about, though, is if I'm doing the turn-ins for the quest and she despawns, it will ruin the run. I will not be able to get a timely manner on it. She gave us 2 splintering clubs, by the way, which we could actually use as a weapon, but it's a 428, and it's not that great. Okay, so sell. So we're almost at 3 platinum by doing all of that. And we could technically keep going. You could continually do this if you wanted to, even into level 3. Other things you can do in Uridan land is, since they have the unlimited spawn of the skeletons, you can do the skeletons there, get 120 stack of bone chips, and go and turn it in over here, and you can make upwards of about 20 plat, depending on what you get. But if you get backpacks, of course you want to keep the backpacks, but you could also sell the backpacks. They go for 5 gold a piece. So there's a lot of potential in this area to where you can actually make money. But the only problem is that you're in Urit's Crossing, or in Urit, or Otis. And Otis is clear on the other side of everything that happens in this game. So you're pretty much at the mercy of not being able to really participate in anything until you get to level 8. Because once you hit level 8, then you have Invis. And once you have Invis, you can get past High Pass Hold. That's the trick. Once you get past High Pass Hold, then you can make your way towards Freeport. And then once you get into Freeport, you can bind there, or you can go beyond there to Fadawur or whatever. Basically just now you're set to hunt wherever. And you have 2 bind points. Well, 1. But now you have your Otis bind point for your home point, so that you can use your origin to go there, to that side of the world for whatever reason. Or you have whatever you bind to, which, go to Fadawur or you go to Freeport. Now you can get to 2 different locations clear across the map. So it does have its advantages, It does have its advantages. What am I doing? Oh yeah, we're logging out. Okay. And then we are going to turn off all the things. We're going to turn off all of the new models, and we're going to see if it loads faster. Not game configuration. Is this the one I want? Yes. Deselect all. We want all old models. I don't know what all this other stuff is. Sounds. What sounds? Social resolution. Resolution? Oh my god. Why is the resolution so bad? Okay. Textures quality is high. That's fine. Is it going to do a file check? I hear you wanted to log on Kornov and murder Nagy. I mean, we can. I'd rather log on here and murder Nagy, but he's still got Mitigation the Mighty still, right? Does he lose Mitigation the Mighty in GOD? Mangler. He does. Yeah, so in GOD, we can just murder him all we want. I'd be down for that. There we go. Yeah, GOD comes out in July, the 1st of July on Mangler, and we're looking forward to that. It's 4 expansions, isn't it? So that would be Kunark, Velios, Pop, and Yukisha and Eldon. So that would be 4. So GOD would be the 5th. I think in GOD he does he loses his Mitigation the Mighty. If he loses Mitigation the Mighty, that means my pets can tank him, doesn't it? Okay. So if I create a character, we're going to go back to Eurodite. And since we have faster load times, agnostic, I can't see the bottom to put my character name in, though. Oh my god, what is with this resolution? All right, I'm going to have to fix the resolution before I actually do the split, and then I will start the split. So, random name. What's a nice name? Start. Yeah, because this resolution is really bad. Like, it's long. Like I'm playing on 2 different screens right now. It's bad. It's that bad. So bear with me for just uno momento. Nope. Oh my god. Display video modes. 1920 by 1080. Here we go. Oh my god, what is with this video mode? Like everything is all over the place. Okay, that's better. That's much better. All right. Accept. Good. Good. She's good. And I'm trying to think if it's more advantageous. All right, I'm gonna take the death here. So okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go ahead and pass this off. Go ahead and get me murdered. Let's check and see how these load times are. Thanks again for the sub. I'm off to bed. Have a great rest of your stream and your leveling splits. Thanks, Illa Marie. Take care. Have fun and stay safe out there. Stay safe out there. Oh my God. Words. All right, so we have to make a macro, but I need to get to a point where I can auto run. Q, say Quanos. I gotta remember to bind too. That's the big one. Sometimes I forget to bind, and then I'm like, what? Quanos, give me my letter. Off I go. Target soul. Say bind my soul. Thank you. It actually would be nice if I had even just a smidge of money where I could start the other quest. Which technically I could go die, go out, kill something real quick, and then I'd have to get lucky with making some kind of money, like even just a gold piece. And then I could buy and start the other quest right off the bat. But it would take time and involve me actually trying to sell something. I think I like old Erudites better than the new. I think so too. Load times are a hell of a lot faster if you haven't noticed. It's that 2080 Ti you got. I only have a 1080, and it's not a Ti, unfortunately. All right, now we got money. I know that was mean. Sorry. It's okay, buddy. Oh, geez. This could go bad if I don't do this right. All right, we got to do it the long way. I'm just wasting time at this point. Alrighty. I like how when they jump, they like flail their arms. It's pretty funny. Their faces are definitely really flat, though. That's what I need. The thing is that item I just bought, the Enorook's Kiss, is lore. And you can only, unfortunately, carry one. Otherwise, I would buy multiples and not even have to go to that vendor. But I, unfortunately, have to go to him, so... Versus the new model's big-ass head. Yeah, they don't have as big of heads this time around, yeah. The Erudites, for whatever reason, they thought it would be a good idea to give them giant heads or giant foreheads, but... I mean, if you look at the painting, though, the painting that was done by... I can't remember his name, Patrick something. But the original box art, do you know who painted the original box art of EverQuest? But anyway, that person, he gave the Erudites huge foreheads, and I think they kind of modeled it against that. Oh, geez. Okay, good. She's still zoned. I was like, oh, no! Didn't help that I fucked around at that one area. Oh, I need to open the door first. All right, I'm going to go to bed. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, dude. Take care, buddy. Thanks for us stopping by. Come on, kill me. Thank you. I don't think that took me to 50% yet. I have to double check. It did, so I do get the split for that. That split is actually earlier, but, you know. Alright, she's currently up, so I better make this quick. I actually think I could squeeze through that door, but I don't know. Uh-oh. Yeah, one of the things you could do, especially if you come to a new TLP, is you could technically buy, for this character, if you're starting on a new TLP, if you got speed and float, this would be a hell of a lot faster. You would go through this so quickly. Yeah, because right here I have to go around. Otherwise, if I had a float, I would just go right through it. I would just go straight to the dock, and I would be done. Of course, if you're using buffs, the same could be said, that you could just fight your way with a damage shield on, and you would be fine. Yeah, we're still at about 9 minutes, though. See, if this jump didn't exist, it would be much faster. That's for sure. Like, if you would jump directly from Uridin to Kinos, you would have been fine. I think our last time was 11:43, I think. So 11:16. So we ended up shaving off like what, 20 seconds maybe? I'd have to check the splits, but I'd have to check the video actually, the video footage. But yeah, if there was a way where what we could do is we would have to get outside and we'd have to find something to kill and to sell that we could quickly make. Let me check and see how much it is. But I don't know how much it's going to affect the chain, because you might still have to kill something, or you might still have to turn something in just to make the trek. Yeah, huge drop off in experience when you get the quest, when you get to level 2. So. I guess it would technically be anything that has a weapon in its hand. But the only things that you would be able to kill with weapons in their hands would be runts, and you wouldn't be able to see if it had a weapon in its hand or not. So. Ooh, that almost killed me. I just want to take a peek outside. I'm pretty much done for the night, but yeah, I wanted to see how fast I could technically get through to creating a baseline for this. And killing, of course, seems to be the fastest way in Freeport, which gave us the it essentially gave us the 10, what is it, the 10 minute? Yeah, the 10 minute 13 second was that one. So I am not sure what you could come out here to kill, especially in a fast manner. You can't really sell any of your items that you have. You can't sell this. You can't sell this. You can't sell this. If you come out here... And then you'd have to die to warp back really fast. But there's nothing around. There's a kobold runt here, but I mean, I'm sure he paths. There's a kobold runt here. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here. You have all these houses just kind of hanging out. Who are these people? Are you NPCs that just don't have a quest anymore? It's weird. And you got a kobold runt here. So far it's just a bunch of kobold runts. Who's this guy? This guy is an enchanter. Another kobold runt. Yeah, there's nothing out here that you could easily kill at level 1 to make some money. Now the druid ring's here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I don't know since it's so sparsed out. You know, you could hit the enchanter to warp back, but you're spending a lot of time. You're spending a lot of time trying to get things amassed together, but I guess you would save a lot more time if you could avoid having to take a whole nother trip. Because that whole Urid toxin stuff, it got us to 100% experience. We did the mail quest twice, and we did the Urid toxins twice. And I know the mail quest. Let me get my calculator out. So we get, I think, 29%. So we get 29% from the mail quest that we turn in. So basically, every turn in for the Urid's toxin is at least 35 experience. So since we do the mail quest twice, we do it 3 times. So the mail quest we do 3 times. The first time is just to make the money, we hit the guy. The second time is to just get the free experience, and then we give the toxin to the dude and then die again. So it's only 56%, but I'm guessing it's about 25% per turn in. So if we were to find a way to do the mail quest twice and then do the toxin twice, you'd still have to you would still need a whole nother toxin to make it work. So no, that doesn't work either. All right, I guess there's no real easy way around it. Oops. Nope. So basically leaves us with like 10-13 as far as with our best. Let me see here. Personal best. So, but that was fun. I'd have to say that was kind of an interesting experience. I didn't think about setting a baseline for how long it would take you to actually level up if you were to kill things. But the Uridin area, as far as with doing the quest, you don't have to kill anything. And you don't have to compete for mobs right off the bat because you're just doing the quest over and over. And it would allow you to get that level up quick without actually having to compete for other mobs. So, but my friends, it's been fun. It's been awesome. And I'm going to sign off here. And I will see you guys again on Thursday. Take care, have fun, and stay safe out there.
My name is Thomas Light. I am the researcher who designed and built Mega Man X.